Okay, this was gonna be an hour long.
Yeah.
Oh god, dude! If we get an hour-long seed, I don't even care if I lose. I'm gonna PB. Come on, that's what it's all about.
All right, you guys heard it here first from Purple and lolaway. It's going to be an hour-long seed.
Woo!
Hopefully, it's not going to be a 5-hour-long seed. We all have
Kill
families
me.
to get back to, I'm sure. Anyway, welcome to Banjo Race. After yesterday's exciting match, today we have another exciting match. It's the winners finals.
Ooh.
Both of these runners, PurpleRupees on the left side of the screen and lolaway on the right, or the left. I don't know what I said. Either way, we got lolaway and Purple. Neither of them have dropped a race yet, but today one of them will. So you guys have had quite a little bit to practice against each other. I don't know if you've prepped each other's playstyles for your checks,
Absolutely
or
not.
you're just kind of winging it and going for the.
I'm skipping every single skull. I'm just.
Yeah.
No.
I'm going to ice as soon as I get a bottle. It's the only way.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, there's still a couple more chances electric. Anyways, I'm ready to go. Are both of y'all ready to hit your start?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yep.
Awesome. All right, I'll count you down, and then we'll get her done. So good luck to you both, and I hope you guys have fun today. So get ready to
Good
start.
luck, have fun, Purple.
Yep. GLF. GLHF.
Get ready to start in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, and off they go in a sec. Let's turn on lolaway's custom music. Oh, we got another Zora's Domain start. Big Pose is dead. Okay, we're starting with Prelude. Not a bad start either. Starting with the light medallion. Not a super great starting item, but oh, we're learning where our stuff is. Shadow, Deku, Fire, Spirit, Forest, and I didn't see the last one. But what we learned is the Sun Song Grave has a bomb bag. Sorry if the music was a little bit too much there. Alright, what else do we have here? 30 Skulls is dead. Frogs 2 is dead. Cuckoos is nothing. And 50 is dead. Alright, so Purple's got all of his information right off the bat. Meanwhile, lolaway's going for other stuff. Yeah, I prefer Snacky's play over Purple's play. But he's just getting that early information just so he knows, that he doesn't have to, yeah, I guess just in case he gets a Zora's River Baron. Right off the bat, both of these runners are going to get Big Goron Sword super early. So that's going to, yeah, that's going to make a pretty crazy seed. So right now they're starting off pretty speedy, but I mean, you never know. Sun Song could be in a really unfortunate location. So if Sun's is an unfortunate location and their other bomb bags are bomb locked or hammer locked, then it could be a problem. So yeah, classic. Both ZR hints are the same. Yep, I know. Oh, right, I forgot to mark Cuckoos is dead. There we go. I think it was Lavender Town, but it was just like an easier to listen to version. lolaway's got the custom music going on, and so I can't think of what this song is, but I know it. I do know it. I just can't think of what it is off the top of my head. Oh, right, yeah. Alright, so we got a key ring. lolaway saw it, but he didn't go to get it. And Purple looked like he was going to do the jump, but he's probably just going to pass for now. I can't imagine he goes back for it. Yeah. When you hear video game music's in a different key or like a different instrument, sometimes it's really hard to like point out exactly what it is. So we got a key ring in Zora's River. Who knows what it is? But we will find out. Hey, D. Oh, we got another key ring in the windmill. Nice jump setup from lolaway. Just kind of winging it. And that's water keys. So we got water key ring. And we got minuet on the storms check. So that's going to be nice. Once they're done in the graveyard, they can just, you know, go straight and get that adult song. Oh, another key ring for fire. I got a... I'm writing down where they got all their key rings just in case it comes down to it. That pizza time music. Yeah. CAC loaded. CAC W. No, they don't. On some settings, you need Stone of Agony to read the hints. But on these settings, Stone of Agony just kind of tells you where the grottos are. And by tells you where the grottos are, I mean... It doesn't really tell you where the grottos are, but when you get near a grotto, it starts to, like, vibrate on your screen. Okay, that looks like nuts. So, same seed we had yesterday. We got nuts in the graveyard box. Not going to be confusing it for a bomb bag today. Alright, now lolaway's heading off to his graveyard. Zora's River, again, as I gotta say, is kind of unfortunate. It's just like pretty far away from everything. But as adult, it gives you really early access or really easy access to Ice Cavern. 51 for lolaway, 50 for purple. I don't think lolaway is getting a 51. Definitely not getting hit by 2 flames. And he didn't get the jump slash up. He had to climb the wall, so... It'll be close, but it won't be a 51. 53. If he didn't get hit by that second flame, he might have made it. Alright, now we got purple. Ooh, we got a boomerang. Nice boomerang. Doesn't do a whole lot without the letter. But we still got a lot of the seed to get through. Alright, so lolaway, now that he's done in graveyard, going to see what his song is. Sun Song would be nice, and ZL would be nice as well. Serenade. Alright, so we're saying we're done here. Going to grab all of the child songs now. An early minuet is really nice because you go child and then you just like immediately grab your song. And I guess it's a good time to fill in the stones. So we got DC, Jabu, and the other ones in Water Temple? Yeah. I really like that fanfare lolaway has when he puts away his Master Sword. Could be nice to have 40 skulls with the early boomerang. I mean, that's true. We don't know if they need 40 skulls, but... Alright, so purple's going to be getting his Serenade now as well. And then lolaway is going to be checking his hints here. Oh, we got Epona's song on Nocturne. And lolaway is checking his hints. So here we have a bit of a divergence. Purple has decided that he wants to do more adult stuff. Meanwhile, lolaway is going straight child to grab his songs. And we get our first way of the hero is Lake Hylia. So Lake Hylia, way of the hero, is probably going to benefit lolaway a little bit, being child. Maybe he'll go there sooner, but you never know. Okay, so lolaway did buy the Keaton mask. So he intends to, like, kind of, you know, do Skull stuff. But he's going to find out that Skull Mask is dead there. Because I imagine when he goes to Lost Woods, he'll, when he goes to Lost Woods to get his child song. Wow. What a terrible Mido's house. 3 blue rupees and a piece of heart. Not great at all. Yeah, I know, right? So, purple's going child now. He did his quick hints. I don't know if I agree with what purple did, though. Because, I mean, he didn't really get anything. I mean, he did that Mido's check, I guess, just in case you get some item. But there wasn't anything else you could do, really. At least purple knows that, you know, kind of got to rush Lake Hylia. And there definitely is more to do there as child than there is adult. Because you do need beans for adult stuff. BGS check. Yeah, it's a sometimes hint on these settings. Because the claim check is always given to you, it's not always hinted. Because if you get the claim check, you just turn it in. It's not like something you have to do a trade quest for. Yeah. Something that is an always hint on these settings, I think, is Nocturne. Because one of the sometimes hints that always gets given to you is what's on Ravaged Village, I've noticed. Alright, Song of Time coming from Saria's song check, not super helpful. So Zelda's Lullaby could still be in Lon Lon Ranch. That would be kind of nice. Alright, both runners doing their poke stick, but unfortunately for purple, he broke his. Man, that song. Yeah, I know, right? Everyone loves Song of Time. It's so useful. Alright, so lolaway knows that he doesn't need his Keaton mask anymore, but it's still on his D-pad just to stay nice and stylish. Now the benefit of lolaway doing this is now he can go into the Kokiri sword chest and grab the Kokiri sword. How many checks do you get from Song of Time? There's Toilet, there's the River Chest and Water Temple, and if you don't have Bow, it gives you stuff to do in Forest Temple. Oh, that song, Fire. Yeah, okay. Alright, we're not breaking sticks anymore. lolaway's grabbing skulls with his boomerang. So, some nice early boomerangage. It's so rare to have boomerang this early, I feel. Yeah, now look at them. They're almost like pretty much synced up because they did stuff in very different order, but I feel like purple's random choice to go to Kokiri as child or as a adult was kind of the thing that put him behind. So they're like kind of at the exact same spot, just lolaway's a little bit. Man, Kokiri Forest entirely barren, unfortunately. I mean, Nocturne doesn't always have an important song, but like a lot of times, sometimes hints are just like entirely dead. So alright, so both of them doing the same play, just warping out to Lake Hylia. Yeah, well, we could be getting it now. Lolaway's going to be doing the track around... Actually, I think he's just going for this one hint. I doubt he'll backwalk to the other one. Spirit Temple is on the way of the hero. Yeah, Lolaway's not going for the other one. Yeah, meanwhile, Purple not even bothering. Yeah, both of them are definitely going to go fishing. Because with Lake Hylia, way of the hero, you got to do everything. So, Purple doesn't know Spirit Temple's way of the hero. Yeah, they are. They are synced. Again, it's the little things. We'll see who has better fishing. Who's the better angler? Alright, Purple got his fish. Lolaway's hooked his fish. I can't tell who. I think Lolaway had his dragged along a little sooner. Or a little further back. Oh, Purple got his fish first. Both of them spending about exactly the same amount of time in the fishing minigame. Just a blue rupee, though. Alright, and they're both out of here. This has been our synced fishing moment. So the rest of it's probably pretty straightforward. Set up your Scarecrow song, go check and see what's at your scale check. Lolaway having a little bit better of a line to Pierre. Takes the lead once again, but at this point lead doesn't really matter. That looks like magic. So we got magic in Lake Hylia. Just Purple going with the suboptimal song, yeah. Oh, that's hilarious. So, behind the hammer check in Gerudo Valley are spirit keys. So, on the way to Gerudo Fortress, they'll need to get the keys. So, they're going to be finding the hammer for sure, probably, because if Spirit Temple's way of the hero, I would imagine they need the keys. So, Lolaway is doing his open grotto check. Meanwhile, Purple's going straight for Lon Lon. I imagine Lolaway will check his child spawn here. Okay, we got a scale on 40 skulls. So this could be a skull seed to get that magic. If the other scale is hidden in a really dumb location. Yeah. I mean, what a twist. Yeah, so that's actually really big for Lolaway knowing that. Hopefully Purple comes across that hint or just happens to find the other scale. Otherwise, he's gonna be kind of lost. It's just one of those like unfortunate things that if you don't know and your opponent does, it leads to shenanigans. Yeah, Purple not even trying to do the stab anymore. He's like, nah, we out of here. PurpleRupees getting PurpleRupees. Haha. Alright, we got Sun Song from Epona's. If Purple can play it. So very nice. That'll give them their bomb bag when they go back to the graveyard. Yeah. It took quite a couple times to get the song done. All right, so now we're gonna see what. Oops, there we go. Now we're gonna see what we get from the silo. Just a heart container. Rather than going to Minuet, I think at this point, like, I probably would have checked my child spawn here. Oh, right! Purple hasn't been to Kokiri Forest yet. Duh, I forgot about that. But, I don't know, for lolaway, I think an instant sun song just to be able to get the night skulls with the boomerang would be nice. But maybe he'll check what's in the silo, leave, play sun song, and then grab his skulls on the way out. Because knowing that you might have to get 40 is one of those things that, you know, it would be good to get a jump on your skulls. Yeah. Alright, it looks like it is what he's doing. So Purple in Lost Woods now, he's going to be doing this. So yeah, lolaway is going to be going into skull mode, and this is kind of an unfortunate seed for Purple because lolaway is the skull master, as we all know. Like, when it comes to collecting skulls, nobody loves it more than he does. So in a skull collecting seed, Purple is just, I think, at a straight up disadvantage. Alright, Purple does his memory game very nicely. Gets a nice Goron tunic out of it. That'll help him later on. Maybe. But yeah, also, just thinking out loud, like Jabu being Baron is also really nice, because if they do need to go in there, just to, like, you know, get, you know, they need the stone or they find an easy letter, it's a dungeon to clear. Yeah. That's very true. No, you don't. If you have enough hearts, you don't need scale or either tunic. Because the hearts increase your timers for heat and breath. Plus, if you die from either burning without the tunic or drowning without the other tunic, you can just have a fairy in a bottle and it'll revive you on the spot. Yeah. Zora tunic in logic for central pillar chest, and Goron tunic is in logic for just the first floor of Fire Temple, I think. Yeah. But I mean, like, first floor includes, like, you know, the boss. And if you can't get past first floor, then you can't get to the second floor, so. Alright. lolaway checking out Gerudo Valley. Very nice. Yeah. Purple at 6 skulls. lolaway at more. But I mean, Purple's just kind of getting whatever skulls he's coming across. lolaway is going ham on skulls because he knows that he needs 40. Purple doesn't because he didn't get that hint at the back of Lake Hylia. Or that wasn't at the back of Lake Hylia. That was at in the open grotto in front of Lake Hylia. So lolaway getting some bomb chews from Gerudo Valley as well. That's gonna really help him as well. And now we're gonna see what's behind the waterfall. Let's see if I can see it. Usually when it's like dark, you know you don't want it. Just a heart piece, or a blue rupee, I mean. Meanwhile, Purple Rupee picking up another Purple Rupee. That's on brand. And Market is way the hero now. But they didn't get anything from Richard. And they didn't get anything from... they won't get anything from Pose, because that's Baron, or the shooting game. So either the Lens game or Bomb Chew Bowling are way the hero. So Purple's going to be the first one back to the graveyard. And he's going to grab his bomb bag. Meanwhile, lolaway's still on his hunt for easy skulls. Too bad no bottle yet. Yeah, so bombs are going to do quite a bit. lolaway's sitting at 9 skulls. Pretty good for 24 minutes. And not having been to any dungeons. Or a bottle. But yeah. He's gonna style this match, trying to be at 40 skulls like before 2 hours. We're gonna see that 90-minute 40 skull pull. So unfortunately for lolaway, the bomb chews that he got from Gerudo Valley was only 5 chews. So not super helpful. But I mean, you know, anything helps, right? Five chews are still 5 more chews than he had at like 5 minutes ago. But yeah, also lolaway's at 10 skulls, and he hasn't done Child Cack yet, which is like kind of crazy. So he's gonna get another 5 here. And then he'll probably get the one when he in the graveyard when he goes to do Dampe and get his bomb bag. So yeah, this is actually gonna be an insane number of bomb chews. Purple makes the option to go to Sacred Forest Meadow to get the bomb check with his bombs. Gets GTG keys out of it. Very nice. Unfortunately, Epona's song is hidden behind a lot of stuff. So, yeah. Temp bombs. He's pretty close anyway. Alright, lolaway going to be checking his 10 skulls right off the bat. I don't think Purple had enough to check his. I can't remember. Either way, it was only blue rupees, so if he did, he was 5 rupees richer. And I wonder if Purple's going to go check out Goron City after this. Okay, we got our next foolish hint. Zora's Fountain foolish. Let's see, where was GTG keys again? It was Sacred Forest Meadow, that's right. Alright. I'm actually surprised that lolaway picked up that purple rupee. He only needed 10, so I mean I think, but then again, like it's right there. It fills up your wallet. May as well. Oh, Purple has to run around chasing the Goron again. Meanwhile, if lolaway decides to do this anytime soon, he'll be able to just bomb chew it. There we go. Second try. Easy. Easy clap. Alright, what do we get from Little Goron? Just a blue rupee. There's a lot of blue rupees this seed. Very different from the seed we saw yesterday where, you know, both runners got so many items in the first, like, half hour. Like, they were literally just bleeding items. It was so, like, they were just like, you know, why can't I hold all these items? But in this seed, they're really being starved. I mean, they got the early boomerang. That really helps. They got a decently early bomb bag, I guess, but it's not like, you know, they were given it, you know, all willy-nilly. Blue rupee on top of the crater. What have we got? What? I was about to say, what have we got in the alcove, but Purple's not even going to do the roll check. He's just probably going to drop down and grab it. This is the first time in a while I've seen anyone be able to freely walk around Crater this early. Normally the tunics don't come until later, if at all. Alright, there's our second Lake Hylia hint. Alright, our second market hint as well. That was Purple's first market hint, though. So he's like, oh man, I gotta go back to market. I'm sure both of them will kind of get back to market now that they have the bomb bag. Yeah. And Purple found a gold rupee. Not gonna grab that. He only likes the purple ones. And he is out of there. Oh, lolaway! He's not gonna be able to make it. Yeah, getting some beans. Yeah, so he's gonna be able to plant all of his beans super early. I'm surprised that Purple isn't going for the boulder chest in Goron City, or the boulder maze. You know, having bombs, you're there. Sure, you can't get the chest that's, you know, behind the strength check, but, I mean... It's still a hint back there, too. Oh, unless he was thinking, let's go to Trail first. Yeah, and he's equipping Bomb Shoes, so he does plan on getting the, He does plan on getting the boulder maze. Maybe he just forgot. And he was like, ah, let's do this first. Purple doesn't have a shield, so he has to do that slow bomb chew put down thing. Doesn't have to right now because he takes damage, but I mean he's got double defense, so whatever. Alright, what are we getting in here? Lolaway gets his GTG keys. Ah, there it is! So, of course, Kokiri Forest, Baron. Just like we said, a half hour later, they're going to be getting it. So that's actually really hilarious. Alright, nothing on top of the DC, so Purple's just going to go in and do it. I do like it. May as well. Even though it's going to be a stone, it's still a lot of checks. Purple's got all of his Baron hints as well, so there's no guarantee that it's Baron. So, plus having a bomb bag, you know, may as well, right? Ooh, I thought that was going to be way too early. Kakariko, Way of the Hero. So, what did they get in Kakariko? We got Minuet. We got Ganon keys for Lolaway and the claim check for Purple. What else do we get? We got Water Temple keys were in CAC. We got Fire keys were in CAC. Hey, Oxylin. Ermagerd, thanks for the raid, Sunder. Welcome to Winter Finals. Yeah, same. Alright, I don't think they got anything else in Kakariko that was really noteworthy. Yet, anyway. All are we getting is Tunic. Asmi's Ui any percent? Is that the bit clip one? Yeah. I think it's fun, but I don't have any way to like consistently do the TDL bit clip without losing a ton of time to having to set up a visual cue on my OBS. One day. What kind of time did you get? It's not bad. Alright, so far Purple not really getting a whole lot from the Dongos. He does this setup jump. I just like winging it, because I think it's just really fun to go for. Oh man, lolaway with the good music. Oh, we got Kokiri Sword. Very nice from the Dongos. So that's an insta-deku, if I ever saw one. And it's one step closer to being able to potentially get that opponent song that they might need. Meanwhile, on the other side, lolaway just got the slingshot. So that's the other item needed to put Deku in logic. Genshin door opener. Maybe I should change that to my Twitter name. I think the Morbius meme is dead now. Not that it wasn't dead right away. So lolaway doing this as child means that he's going to be getting the skull from the crate. So it's just one more skull on his path to 40. And he's already at 17 skulls. Genshin pull opener. Nah, that was me yesterday. So I'd like to say not a lot of useful stuff from Dodongos, but I think Slingshot or Kokiri Sword is pretty useful. No, I didn't. I wasn't rolling for Nilo anyway. I was rolling for Albedo. No. There's no way lolaway goes that far out of his way for a skull. Because it's just so much you have to do to get back to the other room. You have to burn the web, and you have to bomb the wall. You have the boomerang. There's no way. There's zero chance that he does it. Well, not zero, but there's like a 1% chance that he does it. Oh, we got the other tunic. So we got both tunics really early. Alright, you know what? Let's set up a prediction. Hang on a sec. Water, DC. Alright, so purple completes his first dungeon. Graveyard is away, the hero. Oh, I forgot to give them their first medallions. Okay, before I do this prediction, we got a graveyard. It's the bomb bag, probably. Okay. Does lolaway get Deku back? Deku backroom, Deku. Let's go. Deku backroom basement skull. Yes. No. Oh, it's too many characters. Well, let's go back basement skull. There we go. No, it can't, actually. So, yeah, I didn't think of that. I was too busy setting up the prediction. What else did they get? Oh, right, that's right. They got Boomerang from Dampe. That's right. I have that written on my thing as well. And then there's also the song that's in there, but we don't know what the song is. We know it can't be ZL. It could be Bolero. And it could be Requiem. Could be Storms. It could also be Storms. Oh, we got a key ring on Bombchu Bowling. I imagine Purple's going to be doing Bombchu Bowling pretty soon. Or is Purple... Is Purple going to... Oh, Purple's checking his child spawn. Makes sense, because if it's bad, he can just go back to market as well. And what do we get from Bombchu Bowling? Bottom of the well keys. Alright, so potential market way of the hero. Nice child spawn. Milk and cookies. Oh, lolaway got a bottle from Bombchu Bowling as well. Could be way of the hero. Probably not with Boomerang and Logic, though. Unless you need to unthaw King Zora. For whatever reason. Alright, looks like... Oh, I was gonna say, looks like Purple's not getting the other, hint, but he's going for it. Okay, meanwhile, lolaway's going adult. I wonder if he's gonna... He'll probably go straight to Lake Hylia and check his, bean. Purple doesn't know about 40, no. He won't until he goes to Lake Hylia. Once he goes to Lake Hylia and checks in the... Oh my god, there's the mirror shield. Well, there's one less thing they need to do, Spirit. But we still have no strength, so... Anyway, until Purple goes to Lake Hylia and does the open grotto in the field, he's not gonna know about it. Who knows if he'll do that as child. He might do it as adult and then just do the rest of his, like, field stuff. But... it's hard to say. So purple's just kind of like getting skulls that are in his way. For now. But I don't think it's necessarily bad. Again, we don't know where the other scale is. There is a chance that they need both scales. But we know that they'll at least need one, probably. Unless they also find the other magic, then they don't need the scale at all there. I keep thinking that purple's like game is freezing, but it's just him pausing. Yeah, I know, right? At least with lolaway, I can hear his pause music. Or I can like hear him, you know, press the pause button. So I don't have to worry that much about it. Even if it did take a really long time. Alright, so we had seeds up top. I thought it was a heart piece when purple looked at it. Two very different things. Foolish? What's foolish? Alright, I didn't see what purple's skull count was, but I think it said 15. Oh, the thing that seeds in a rupee? That's the top of Death Mountain Crater. Death Mountain Crater isn't, like, necessarily foolish. Okay. Yeah, a location is... If a location is foolish, then it has no items you need to beat the seed in it. Oh, ice trap? There are no ice traps on these settings. Yeah. Neither of the runners will be finding any ice traps. Thank goodness. We do have a potential Skull Sanity ice trap seed happening on... Oh my god! lolaway! He got knocked all the way down! Oh, it's the meme angle. It's always funny when it happens. But it's rough, too. Oh my god. Alright, meanwhile, purple has a really nice looking one cycle on Goma. Yeah. It's always a highlight getting knocked down that far. Anyway, Deku Tree didn't really have that much in it either. Except the Mirror Shield. Mirror Shield is always pretty nice to have, you know. So purple takes the lead in dungeons. He's moving up to three dungeon rewards. Meanwhile, lolaway is still sitting at just one. Hasn't beat any dungeons yet. But he has done a little bit of work outside of the dungeons. He's currently at 20 skulls, so we're +5 on purple there. Yeah, BanjOcarina is just the name, though. It doesn't have anything to do with banjo, unfortunately. Sorry, Gentleman J. Alright, 47 minutes and 51 seconds into the seed. lolaway buys his shield. Yeah, I just call it BanjOcarina because it's a Ocarina of Time randomizer tournament for people in the banjo speedrunning community. Just a fun little thing to do, like, you know, as a community. Although a lot of people do come in and ask, and I really wish that there was like a cross rando between Banjo and Ocarina of Time, because that would be really fun. I mean, there's a lot of websites out there that like do cross game. Like I know Link to the Past and Super Metroid is the classic one, and I've seen Wind Waker mixed up with other games. Yeah, one day. Alright, 20 Skulls has nothing. Moving on. Meanwhile, Purple's about to grab his bottom of the well keys. Alright, now he's probably going up to DC. And from DC, who knows if he'll grab some of the skulls in there. I mean, he doesn't have a hook shot, so probably not. The skulls are only like, you know, kind of worth it if you have the hook shot. Alright, Purple coming in here. This is usually something we see right at the beginning of the seed, but they've had no reason to really pass by here at all, so... I think maybe that said 14 skulls. Maybe I was mistaken when I saw 15 before. Either way, we know that lolaway has at least 20. And he's like way up on skulls than Purple is. Alright, so Purple's starting to do some of his field stuff. He's going to get this one. I don't think we've seen this check from lolaway yet. Maybe he'll do the backwalk to Lake Hylia. Yeah, Graveyard Way, the hero. Maybe we did see lolaway get that one, because I feel like that was where we saw lolaway get his. Alright, Purple's now going to load up on beans in his Zora's River, so maybe we're going to see him plant beans now. Again, we're probably not going to see, like going out of the way for skulls. Yeah, I figured. I didn't think we'd seen the graveyard hint come from anywhere else in the seed. Yeah, so now Purple's at 15. Okay, so lolaway's currently 5 skulls ahead on Purple. But now that they both have bottles, Purple might be able to accelerate getting dirt patch skulls. If, like, once he gets the hint. I mean, obviously we know that he doesn't have it now. Oh, and we're gonna finally see what this key ring in Zora's River is. So it's Shadow Keys, Spirit, or it won't be Spirit Keys. It's either Shadow Keys or Forest Keys. Either way, both of them are kind of nice. Forest Keys would obviously be optimal, but a key ring is a key ring. It is Forest Keys. Okay. And then the rest of the key rings are on the tracker. Well, except for Ganon keys, GTG keys, but I have those written down on my notepad just in case they ever need to come up again. Alright, lolaway about to get his Kokiri sword. Not in this chest, but in like the next one, I'm pretty sure. Oh, Purple is getting this skull. I guess it makes sense. It's night. You're here. May as well. There's no reason to not. And if he leaves Lake Hylia after planting his bean, he's going to be getting that hint. And he'll be able to check the, or no, lolaway did check the open grotto outside, because I think he had bomb chews? No, he didn't. So he won't be able to pay the, or he didn't pay the dude. Alright, and hopefully we see something exciting to go along with the hint. It's going to be interesting seeing what Purple does once he gets the hint, thinking like, oh man. I mean, he'll probably like start by like getting bugs right away, I would imagine. Nope, just a Deku Nut. lolaway coming all the way into the back here to grab his skull. Not the back skull we were thinking of earlier. Alright, so Purple now knows that 40 skulls has a scale. So thinking like, that could be my only magic. Meanwhile, lolaway at 23 skulls. Just over halfway there. That was the quickest ground jump setup I've ever seen. I didn't think he was going to make it before his bomb blew up. Alright, this is a grotto that we haven't seen lolaway get yet. Just a piece of heart though, so nothing super crazy. Alright, so now it's Purple's time to go back adult. Where he goes to now. You know, I really don't know. I mean, obviously the end goal is getting to, you know, checking the last Spirit Temple stuff, but maybe he'll go straight to Lake Hylia. Yeah, he's gonna go straight for his Way the Hero stuff. And speaking of BanjOcarina, we got some banjo songs happening on lolaway's side. Yeah, best boss music. And it's over. But we'll hear it again if they have to fight Volvagia. And we'll hear a lot more of it then, probably. Unless they one cycle, in which case we probably won't, but, you know. You can't nut the Gwei. Oh, the Gwei's going away. He's turning around. Purple's never going to climb up in time. There's no way. There's no way. Oh, but he saw it was a stick. Okay. Time save? Sorta. Alright, now we're gonna go to adult fishing. I think this is the last check, aside from dive check. Yeah, he went into the house to reset the plant. Yeah, almost instinct. No, it was actually a stick though. It was actually a stick. And yeah, almost in sync. They're doing the exact same things. Alright, here comes Le Toucan. Both of the runners showing a terrible display. Alright, we got our last key ring. That was Shadow Keys in adult fishing, so Shadow Keyring could be Way of the Hero for Lake Hylia. Alright. Letoucan is dead. Alright, so Purple's back here. Nice warp. Using the milk, he's going to go unthaw King Zora and do Ice Cavern. At this point, I think going to Ice Cavern is a really good play. Yes, Proton. The keyring has every key in the... Oh my god. Has every key in the respective dungeon except the boss key. The boss keys are still in their respective dungeons, but all the small keys are on the keyring. And the keyrings can only appear in the overworld. The booter settings that we're using is the an offline dev build. It's not in like the standard rule set yet, so we just thought it would be interesting to throw it in. Okay, what have we got? That's bombs. Man, that's a way easier way of looking at the bottom. So bomb chews on the glacier and bombs at the bottom. Alright, lolaway gets his shadow keys. But yeah, when did this tournament start? I think I started it in September. So that's how long we've been playing with these keyrings for. No, not September. It was literally just September. I can't remember. I think it says it on the collections page. August. I started this tournament in August. Yeah. Yeah, one bottle ice is a little bit yikes, but I think it's worth it because right now they're really, really starved on songs. And so the song inside Ice Cavern like is kind of needed. If it's Requiem, that would be nice. If it's ZL, that would be nice. But I mean, you never know. Crossing the desert is like just unavailable. And they can't get to Bolero yet. So it's just one of those things that's like, kind of hard. One bottle ice is slow, but I mean, I don't know. I think it's better than just hoping you find another bottle. Oh! Okay, purple. I thought he was going all the way off, but he grabbed the ledge. Oh, it looks like lolaway might be I'm not sure why he crouch stabbed the Gossip Stone. Maybe it was to pull the bugs out. Oh, okay. He's just collecting bugs, so he's probably going to be going for his dirt patch skull or dirt patch skulls now. He's just rushing scale as fast as he can. Because I mean, he's going to get a lot of skulls from the dirt patches. And I mean, even if purple like doesn't like get any items in Ice Cavern, I think it's still win-win because every song he gets here gives him like something. Except Nocturne. I mean, Nocturne gives him access to Shadow, but it doesn't do anything other than let him go to Graveyard. But Requiem gives him a song, Bolero gives him a song, Song of Storms gives him a bunch of checks in bottom of the well that he could potentially do with those keys being a potential way of the hero. And I forgot to mark off the lull. We got Sun Song. Saria's wouldn't be that great to get either, but everyone hydrate. I'm drinking my 7-Up Zero here. And next to it, a tall glass of water. This is some really intense music going on lolaway's stream. Those Deku scrubs are real menacing. Not actually sure what music that's from, but yeah, a lot of runners use custom music packs just to you know, leave the drudgery, I guess. I prefer Ocarina of Time music myself, but I understand that if you do so many randos, it kind of gets old. Oh, okay. I haven't played Mario Galaxy in a very, very long time. Yeah, that was the Zora's River music, I think. Because I think Go-Go had to remind me what it was. Because I was sitting here being like, I can't think of what it is. Alright, so we got Requiem from Ice Cavern. That could be pretty big. I imagine lolaway will check Ice Cavern eventually. But, I mean, eventually. But Purple will be able to get a head start checking out what's there. And it'll let him plant his other bean there as well. So meanwhile, Purple's just kind of... he's going to grab the blue fire here, leave Ice Cavern, save warp, and that'll put him right in front of King Zora. So, very convenient adult spawn for what he's doing. But it's like the only case. So, unfreezing King Zora could give an item, you never know. Right, and dumping the blue fire at his feet. It does go just high enough to be able to unfreeze him. As I found out during this tournament, I don't remember who I saw do it for the first time, but that's cool beans. Unfortunately, it had no items, so. Alright, so as expected, Purple's immediately playing Requiem. We're going to find out what song we get here. I can't imagine that Zelda's Lullaby is going to be far off at this point. But, I mean, it could easily be in Death Mountain Crater. I mean, if it's here, then... I mean, just go straight back to Graveyard. Yep, ZL. There's lolaway's Mirror Shield. So... Alright, now what have we got at the hint? Another Kokiri Baron. Keck W. So I didn't see what was on the arch, but I'm sure Purple did. So, and he's save warping, which is an interesting choice. I'm not sure where he'll be going from a save warp, because, I mean, all you can really do is, I mean, go back to Zora's Domain. Yeah. I mean, Domain Adult Start is just like, I think, infinitely better than Domain Child Start. But only because of King Zora. Yeah. But, yeah. Yeah, so ZL was... Well, we don't know that it was Serenade locked. But right now there's a good chance that it was Serenade locked. I mean, obviously we haven't found a letter yet either. Oh, that was a nice flame storage from lolaway. I didn't even see he got it. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of items hiding Epona. So it would, yeah, getting long shot and magic and lens would put it, you know, there's a lot of items either way. 5 streams. I just imagine that's the norm. Ooh, that was a nice jump slash from lolaway, getting that skull on the way down. Cow checks are not on these settings. Neither are skulls. Shops are shops. Doing fancy settings like cows and grottos and like sail scrubs and stuff like that are fun, but I feel like it detracts from the entertainment value. When you have too much to look for, it just becomes like a lot of just wandering around, not finding anything. Especially in a race setting. Yeah, lolaway has been going absolutely ham on skulls for the longest time. And I mean, he's almost there. Just 10 more to go. Oh, right, that's why Purple is here, because he wanted to get the song. Yeah. Alright, so this is probably... Well, who knows what it is. It's Nocturne! Surprise, surprise. So, graveyard access in the graveyard. Very nice. Very nice one cycle from both runners. 17 penalties? Oh my god. That's actually insane. I don't even watch sports and that's insane. Yeah. Oh, what's going on with lolaway? He's just chilling there. Bathroom break? Maybe a bathroom break. Yeah. He always does that? Oh, okay. Yeah, he left his timer running, so yeah, there he is. Okay, he's back. He's back. Alright, so we're now tied up on dungeons. What's the next play? I guess lolaway's gotta go to where skulls are. Gotta go to where skulls are. Purple's finally doing his Gerudo Valley stuff. RGB gamer toilets? Nah, dude, you just need a bottle. Ludwig bidets? Oh yeah, that's right. I mean, lolaway's got bugs in there now, but I guess he doesn't want to kill the bugs off yet. They still gotta dig into more dirt patches. Okay, so it looks like lolaway is going to Ice Cavern now. He's making the play. He's doing just the line up at the wall strat. What a legend. Is Wii U allowed? I mean, the Wii U is basically just the Wii. It's got the Wii menu in it, and then it just becomes a Wii. It's been a long time since I've done anything with my Wii U. I put a lot of time into Hyrule Warriors on that, but you know, now it's just on Switch. So I just play the Switch version, which is better. Except in some ways it's worse. It introduced some new bugs. Or maybe they're patches, who knows. Alright, we're seeing Child Spirit come from Purple, and I forgot to mark that Purple had his slingshot. Oh wait, he doesn't have his slingshot. I'm so used to everyone's trackers being on the left side, but Purple and lolaway have their trackers on opposite sides of their stream, and I keep looking at the wrong stream. So I keep looking at Purple's setup, and it's lolaway's. Purple, you have Kokiri Sword. Give him the stab. So this is very nice having Clock Town and Ice Cavern. Majora's Mask music is always always nice to hear. I can't remember where lolaway got his slingshot now. He got it right around the time that Purple got his Kokiri Sword. Nope. I mean, Purple hasn't had any well, I guess he does have reason now to go for skulls, but oh, well, now he can go for skulls real easy. So there's Hookshot. So yeah, that ZL locked behind going to Ice Cavern. Unless, you know, Dins is somewhere. Dins and Hammer. Because they could still do Shadow and Fire, I think. Oh, no, they couldn't, because... No, you can beat Shadow without Hookshot, right? I think so. But obviously you need hovers. Oh, but you need ZL to beat Shadow. Yeah, what am I talking about? No, yeah, you need ZL for Shadow. That's right. Yeah, but if the boss key isn't there, because we have shortcuts turned on for Shadow Temple, so you can skip all that. So yeah, if ZL is on Requiem and Requiem is in Ice Cavern, you can't beat Shadow without ZL. Alright, so we're seeing Forest Temple from Purple. Now that he's got the hook shot, he can go in. Can't do a whole lot without... I mean, he doesn't have bow, he doesn't have strength. But, I mean, it's a place to go. And there are skulls in here. It's a place for really easy skulls too. So he's only at 19, so not quite halfway. He's 11 skulls behind lolaway. And I imagine lolaway will probably check out Child Spirit relatively soon. So once he gets his hook shot, gets his 4 skulls, he'll just be one step closer to Magic. But at the same time, like, Magic doesn't really do a whole lot for them right now, because they don't have anything that uses Magic. There's no Furores, there's no Dins. Obviously, they don't have fire arrows because there's no bow, and you don't need light arrows until the very end, so... But you never know. Lake Hylia is way the hero. The magic is good, so they could need the scale to do, you know, for dive grotto or dive game to be in logic. Sorry. Hookshot also gives them access to the song that's in Death Mountain Crater. And at this point, it's either Storms or Bolero, right? Yeah, because beating Shadow Temple gives them one song, and Death Mountain Crater is the other song. So, Lolaway skipped the skull. I mean, he had to. He didn't have hookshot, so he had to skip all 3 skulls in Ice Cavern. All right, Lolaway walking all the way up to unfreeze King Zora. The Walk of Shame. Ba-da-da-da. Alright, and as expected, he's on his way over there. Now, we didn't see Purple check the, what's it called? The Fairy Fountain in Colossus. So, maybe we'll see Lolaway do it? All the way 1 note short. Almost made it. It's either nut or bomb on top of the arch. Yeah, it looks like Lolaway is going that way, so we're gonna see something new that Purple never did. I've never played a Mario and Luigi game. I've heard they're good though. Question mark, question mark, question mark. With a busted R button. Is that a major part of the controls? So, Lolaway doing Reverse Wasteland instead of going to grab the song from Graveyard. I guess he's kind of thought, like, you know what? It's not that necessary that I do it, so let's go check out GTG. He's got the keys, and he's got a lot of items, so I don't hate it. That's how you swap power-ups. Purple up to 23 skulls. As they say, GTG to GTG. We'll see what Purple does, because he just finished up his Forest Temple trip, and he didn't get any items. He didn't get a boss key. He did get a bunch of skulls, but I mean, that's about it. I guess Purple is going to Crater to grab his last song. Alright, we're seeing the sick backwalk strat to cross the Sand River. I like how it's just that easy. And now lolaway is going to get chucked out by the tent. You'd think that if they were going to chuck him out that far, they may as well just chuck him into the river, right? Like, at least that would prevent Link from coming back, probably. Because, I mean, who knows? They don't know that you'd survive, right? They aren't savages. Alright, nice, easy Gerudo guard fight. Oh, Purple came up here too, so he's going to be able to get his claim check stuff done as well. I think he forgot to grab his song though. Unless he plans on going all the way back around. But I think that's kind of slow. Like, get the song, then go all the way up, I think would have been the better play. Hey, newcomer. Alright, let's see what the claim check doth giveth. Just a bloopy. Nothing super duper special. Alright, so Purple about to go back in. Wait a sec, there's a hint right here. I have that hint. Pretty sure I got it earlier. Alright, now he's going to go back into... Hopefully he goes back into Crater to grab his song. It'd be interesting to see what kind of Song of Storms checks that he can get if Song of Storms is that item. If not, then we know that Bolero is on Prelude. Alright, 23 skulls for Purple. And I didn't see what was up here, but lolaway did. Oh, just a stick. Oh, he's just coming up here just because. Even though he has keys, he doesn't want to, I mean, he doesn't really have anywhere to go after this, so... Oh! So, lolaway gets strength. Not in logic, by the way. Oh, he gets the other magic! All the work with skulls for nothing. That's actually insane. Yeah, so no reason to get magic from Lake Hylia anymore. Oh, there's the hammer too! What the hell is this GTG? That's like 3 checks in the maze with 3 items. Meanwhile, Purple's gone into Fire Temple looking for stuff. He doesn't have the hammer, but he can clear a bunch of shit in the dungeon. So this was the out of play, or the out of logic play that is probably going to push lolaway way into the lead. Because with hammer, he can beat fire. There's another medallion for him. 1 strength can't, I mean, I guess 1 strength gets him pretty far in Forest Temple, but he doesn't have forest keys yet. Yeah, the logical path could be way longer, yes. Because logically, in order to like get to Gerudo, you need Longshot or you need Epona. Epona's hidden behind beating Shadow and Fire. And since we know that Hammer is in GTG now, it means that yeah, Longshot is required to get to GTG. So the the other hook shot is gonna be somewhere else in logic. Not necessarily. It could be, but the first logical magic is probably like if it was because there's a magic in Lake Hylia that they needed 40 skulls for. So you get 40 skulls and you get your magic, right? And then I mean there's not a lot of stuff that's magic locked, but I mean there's a chance. All right, lolaway gets his spirit keys. And so now he's going to go to Child Spirit, get his hook shot, and then he's going to be doing more of Spirit yet, or more of Spirit with those keys. Purple, you don't have strength yet. Accidentally took damage from that bomb. There we go. I mean, the next booter won't be for a very long time. Give the options for Zelda Rando a chance to update so we can have a new spin on the next one. These settings were fun, don't get me wrong, but it's a lot of good stuff. I really do like the new stuff that where, you know, ice arrows shoot blue fire. I think that would be fun. Yeah, exactly. Purple has been to Forest, yes, and he didn't find anything, and he also didn't find the boss key. So his forest is cleared up to like what he can do, but without strength or bow, he can't really do anything else. Meanwhile, lolaway has strength, so he'll be able to do more. He just needs to get the key ring from Zora's River. And I mean, he knows that it's there because he saw it at the very beginning, and he has every other key ring except for, no, he has every other key ring. So he knows forest keys are back in Zora's River, he just needs to go get them. Oh, there's the other strength. That's a really unfortunate place for the second strength to be for lolaway. But, I mean, Purple still hasn't found the boss key, I don't think, so... lolaway, if he plans on going to fire and beating it, which he should, because it's a medallion, and he has the hammer, and the keys... Yeah. But yeah, I think at this point, looking at what they've done, I think that lolaway is quite a ways ahead. But I mean, it could change real fast, because once Purple clears out Fire Temple, I mean, where does he really go after this? He does have strength. Well, there's a slingshot. It's a different slingshot than the one lolaway found, but it's a slingshot. Yeah, you won't be able to get Pierre either. I mean, he could just get the shortcut here and leave. Because, I mean, you could go up further, but it's like boss key, no Pierre. Nope, he's going to keep going up. Yeah, the torch slug, whenever it falls down that hole, like if you blow it up, it lands on like the loading plane. But it can't go any lower than that because, like, you notice, like, when he jump slashed him and he went down, it immediately disappeared. It's funny how things like that can happen, right? But I guess if you loaded, like, everything, like, the game would run like Tui does. That was a sussy looking flame storage from lolaway. I would be surprised if that torch lit when he pulls it out again. But if it didn't work, if they have an ocarina, why not get Scarecrow Song? Because you have to go all the way to Lake Hylia. Both of them have Scarecrow Song, just Purple doesn't have a hook shot. Oh wait, yeah he does. Yeah, he of course he does. He's been to Lake Hylia. He should have Scarecrow Song. Maybe he forgot. I'm pretty sure Purple has Scarecrow Song. Yeah, he does. I don't know why he didn't go up to Pierre. Maybe he'll do it at the end? I mean, he could, but I don't see why he would. I can't think of any other reason why he would not do it. Lolaway still getting skulls. He wants that scale just in case. And I mean, you're already at 32, so I guess you may as well just go for it all the way. Because if he does need his scale for, you know, if Iron Boots are like scale locked. Alright, Lolaway got a wallet. So, I mean, if Lolaway goes to Fire Temple, then it's pretty good, but he's still got some child stuff left to do. I guess now he's going to check the fairy fountain at Hyrule Castle. Yep. Because without Lens, I think this is the only thing he has here to do as child. Yeah, Purple's on his way out. I hope there wasn't anything important up there. But, I mean, there's 2 skulls up there, too. And, I mean, as far as Purple knows, he needs those 2 skulls. I mean, if you don't have the boss key, then you should go up there anyway, because the boss key could be up there. So Purple didn't check highest Goron, and he didn't check, well, because he can't, because he doesn't have a hammer. Didn't check highest Goron, and didn't check Pierre. I would like to see Lolaway just do Fire Temple at this point. It's like, you have the keys, you have the hammer, you have the tunic. Just do it. You don't have Bolero. But... oh, that's right. We saw... Purple got Song of Storms from Bolero. That's one thing I forgot to mark down. So Purple going into bottom of the well. Oh, a little too close. I'm not sure why he was so close. Did lolaway get hit by the Moblin? Oh, he's gonna get charged again. He might get charged again. No. Okay. Okay, now you can get up. And poke him in the butt. Alright, so Purple equipped his boomerang, so he might be here to collect skulls as well. Because, I mean, you have the keys, so why not? Oh my god, there's the long shot! What a great first item. What logic? So, we don't know where Letter is, but go into Ice Cavern for Requiem to get ZL from Spirit Temple, to get Hookshot from Child Spirit, and then Long Shot in, or no, to get Hookshot in Spirit, to get Song of Storms in Death Mountain Crater, to get Long Shot in Bottom of the Well, to get to GTG. Yeah. I mean, well, that means that the magic in Lake Hylia wouldn't be Way of the Hero, because the magic in GTG could be gotten like anyway, right? Because of that logic. Unless Letter is locked. And that means Shadow Keys would be the Lake Hylia Way of the Hero. Oh! Alright, so lolaway got his bow. So that's another major item down. Yeah, so until we find Letter... everything is still locked. And so Letter can't be anywhere that would have required Requiem. Oh, well there's the other scale. So that scale would have been locked behind all the logic that we were just talking about, right? Yeah. That's really interesting. Now I'm sitting here thinking about the logic. Yeah, so where could Letter be then? Like, I can't think of what they haven't checked. I mean, Letter could be... Can't be in Well. It can't be in any of the barren locations, of course. It's really interesting. I can't remember where one of the strengths was in High Fire Temple, which was locked by having the wallet, or the Goron tunic. Man, Purple's being really careful with this room. Doesn't want to lose his shield. Oh, there's another bow in Fire Temple. So both of the bows were hammer. Well, one bow was hammer locked, and the other one was hover boots. One bow was hammer locked / strength locked, and the other one was straight up hammer locked. This is the Epona race music. It's just like a weird remix. Nobody's found Dins. Dins could be anywhere. I don't know. It's really interesting. There's a lot of stuff that's mysterious about this seed. I'm actually really confused about how the logic would go, but either way, I think lolaway like shaved a shit ton of time off the seed's logical path by doing reverse wasteland. All right, Purple's got his magic now. Oh, duh! It could be in Zora's domain, right? No, because you need scale to get in there, or ZL. Ah, my head! My head! This is gonna be a nice long talk once the seed's over, discussing the spoiler log. Who's winning? I have no idea. Right now, I think lolaway has the edge in terms of items, because he did a reverse wasteland to GTG that got a lot of items for him. But I mean, Purple just needs to like do that, and he's basically in the same spot. But he'll have to double dip into Forest Temple and Fire Temple. And that's good to hear that I'm entertaining, Gogo. This race is definitely something to watch. I mean, both of them, we were all chatting before the race about how we hope that this is like a fun like winner final race kind of thing, right? Oh yeah, he won't have to reverse it, that's right. That's right. And it's really funny, like, looking at the items that they have, because both of them got different slingshots. They got different first slingshots. They got different first magic. They got different first strengths. It's just really funny. Yep. Well, Purple hasn't found a bow yet. lolaway got both of the bows. They could get different first scales. No, that was strength he got in Fire Temple. No, lolaway got it in Fire Temple because it was hammer locked. Yeah, but I mean, lolaway like doesn't even like. I'm sure bottom of the well isn't. Oh, there's letter. So letter was in domain. Well, Purple's going to do Jabu now, I guess. So wait, entry. So one of the, oh yeah, scales on 40 skulls. So it's in logic to, yeah, get 40 skulls for scale to get letter in Zora's domain. And then that blows it all open. Yeah. I'm sure Purple's laughing about that. It was so close to the thing where yeah. So yeah, this is crazy logic. Yeah, strength 2 cuz that was Purple's strength 1, but lolaway already got his out of logic strength 1 from GTG. Yeah, super early sphere. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure they don't. And because Deku's Baron, Purple can just, like, enter Jabu and, like, immediately beat it. Oh, I forgot. There's still a song on Ocarina of Time. I guess it's... Oh yeah, Bolero isn't guaranteed on Prelude. Bolero could still be on Song of Time. So Bolero's and Seria, one of them's on Song of Time and the other one's on Prelude. But yeah, either way, Purple just immediately goes to the end. And like I was saying, Proton, if you're still here, there's in these settings, there's shortcuts turned on in Jabu, Shadow Temple, and Forest Temple. So the elevator is raised, so you don't have to do the whole big, or the platform is lowered in Jabu, so you don't have to do the big Octorok stuff. In Forest Temple, the elevator to get down to Phantom Ganon is automatically raised, so you don't have to kill all the Poes. And in Shadow Temple, the Truth Spinner is done at the beginning. And also the block is pushed in front of, like, the boat, so the shortcut is open there. Yeah. Yeah. So boss key is up at Pierre. So again, I'm so confused that, well, there's still highest score on, which Purple couldn't have done anyway because he doesn't have hammer. But yeah, if boss key is up here, then that's just really unfortunate for him. Alright, so Purple's all done with Baronade. That'll be his 4th dungeon completion. Still needs another 2 medallions to get the boss key. Yeah, I mean, like I said at the beginning, spiders are lolaway's game. Like 37. Alright, as expected, nothing from Baronade. Purple getting the heart piece on the boss chest anyway, just because it's you know, you have to wait for Ruto to, like, be ready to, like, let you into the warp anyway, so yeah. So boss key is on highest Goron, which lolaway is going to be getting soon, which means Purple could have never gotten it anyway. Yeah, it wasn't. If Purple goes back to fire, I'm sure he'll do it anyway. But, yeah, not important. Alright, so now where does Purple go? I guess now he goes to GTG. Because he's got Epona, or he's got Long Shot, he's got Desert Access. May as well go on out there. And he can get a plethora of items from GTG. Because he went to Fire Temple first. Oh, no, he's going to Forest. I hope he doesn't go into the temple again. Oh, he's going into the temple again. Alright, that's kind of rough. Because he still doesn't have bow. So there's no guarantee he'll be able to beat the dungeon. I'm not sure why. I mean, he's got strength. He can go far into the dungeon, but he definitely won't be able to... Well, it's not a definite he won't be able to beat it, but there's a good chance he won't be able to beat it. Right now, I would put lolaway in the lead, Mr. Zebra, but it's really hard to say. Alright, there's lolaway's boss key, so he's probably... I mean, not probably. He's just going straight down, I'm sure. I think he's checked everything else anyway, so... Or maybe he didn't check the hammer chest. Which, I mean, could have killed him, but it is a long way out of the way. So this is going to be lolaway's Oh, I didn't think about it, but lolaway is almost in go mode. Yeah, because lolaway has bow, he's got strength, he just needs those forest keys from Zora's River, then he go beats forest. Is lolaway's sound asynced? It shouldn't be. I mean, he's got custom sound, but what's the differences between them? Well, lolaway did an early out of logic GTG early play, and from it he got hammer, the first strength, and something else. He got a lot of stuff from the maze. Alright, very nice play from lolaway, making sure not to damage Volvagia's other hitbox. Ooh, I don't know if he's gonna make this. No! Okay, well. We got a... we got a bit of a longer Volvagia fight, not a one cycle. Oh, you have his stream in the background? Hilarious. Alright, well, lolaway did a lot of damage, so this will be the final jump slash anyway. Poke. Alright, so this is the last check that Purple can do without a bow in Forest Temple. So, hopefully this is the boss key, otherwise he's kind of out of luck here. Meanwhile, lolaway can just go straight to Forest Temple and just beat it. But I mean, he needs to go to Zora River first. Lolaway has... No, you don't need bow to fight the boss of Forest. You can do it with hookshot. Oh, lolaway still hasn't beaten a dungeon. I was looking at Purple's rewards. Duh. Well, Purple found Iron Boots. That's not a boss key. Where was Hammer? Hammer was in GTG. Yeah, Hammer was the other item I couldn't think of. So Purple's going back to GTG, or back to Requiem. I mean Colossus, and he's going to be doing Reverse Wasteland. So he's going to be getting all of his goodies from inside GTG. And hopefully he'll recognize, oh, I can go back and beat Forest and Fire, and that'll be the end of that. So lolaway still needs to beat 2 dungeons, purple still needs to beat 2 dungeons, but we know that lolaway can go to forest and clear it right now, and once purple goes to GTG, he can go back to forest and fire, but he'll have to go a long way in forest. One of the bows is in Goron City. One of the bows is in Goron City behind the boulders, like the hammer boulders in Goron City Boulder Maze. The other bow is locked behind the Flare Dancer on floor 1 of Fire Temple, so it's hammer locked. Oh yeah, lolaway can do Spirit. I forgot. He's got everything he needs to do Spirit. Unfortunately for him, though, if purple decides to just leave GTG after getting his items in the maze, then he'll be able to clear faster dungeons. But then again, maybe not, because purple has to go into deep, deep forest to get the boss key, and he also has to climb all the way back up Fire Temple to get the boss key there as well. And I mean, he did open the shortcut, so that's not bad, but it is still a long way to go. And lolaway's already cleared out child side of Spirit, so he could do adult side. Light arrows on Bongo Bongo reward? That would be rough. I mean, light arrows are always, like, if the runners don't find light arrows just anywhere, light arrows are always the, you know, they're always the thing that just throws a wrench into everything, right? And yes, he does, Guppy. He probably just forgot that they were there. Because both of them started the seed in Zora's River, or Zora's Domain as adult, and so they walked right by the spirit keys on their way out. Forest keys are in Zora's River, on top of the pillar, like the standing heart piece on the pillar. So, I mean, purple remembered and went back for them really early, but lolaway hasn't been back there yet. And because he's here, he's probably just like, I don't need to go back. Because it's kind of annoying to get them as adult with a jump without hover boots. No, they don't have Saria's song yet. Saria, well, they have access to it though. Well, maybe. The only two places, well, we don't know that it's OOT. Neither of them found that hint. One of Bolero and Saria's song is locked on Ocarina of Time, and the other one is on Prelude. But neither of them have beaten Shadow, so it's like one of them requires them beat Shadow, and the other one requires them beat Water. And I mean, purple can beat Water because he has Iron Boots and Long Shot. So it would be really interesting if Water was required. But I mean, lolaway is gonna find Iron Boots soon here anyway, so he's just kind of going through the motions in forest. Meanwhile, purple's coming up on his first 2 major items here. Da-na-na-na. But because of the locations of these magics, and they didn't really need anything, it means that those shadow keys in Hylia are for sure Way of the Hero in Hylia. Unless Dive Game is something, in which case, like, they'll need an item from Shadow Temple. But it can't be Din's, and they have every other item. And it can't be light arrows, because light arrows can't be Way of the Hero. Well, I mean, Shadow Keys could be Way of the Hero for light arrows in Shadow Temple. It's possible. Could be hovers. Hovers was already found. Purple has hovers. Alright, there's the hammer. Now, if Purple's, like, smart, he just leaves. But he's probably going to check the rest of the maze. Where's hammer? There it is. I mean, light arrows could still be in trials. You never know. Oh, that's right. Purple's still looking for his bow. But he's not going to find it here. Ooh, there's furores for lolaway. That's going to help him out a lot in the end of the seed, I'm sure. Nice furores in Ganon's leading up to finding where the ice or the light arrows are. One of the bows is in Goron City in the hammer chest in the boulder maze, and the other bow is in the basement of Fire Temple on the Flare Dancer. So both of them are hammer locked. And well, hammer locked and strength locked for the first one. And they haven't found the third bow yet. Well, lolaway hasn't found the third bow. Alright, so Purple's on his way out. He's gonna go grab his spirit keys. And then it's off to Spirit Temple. And then they'll both be in Spirit Temple. So yeah, Purple's not even going to Forest, not even going to Fire. He's just going straight back to Spirit. And Purple didn't clear out Child Spirit though, like the upper Child Spirit, because he just got his keys. Because when lolaway got his keys, he didn't have Strength 2 yet. So Purple's gonna have to clear the Child side. Meanwhile, lolaway's already done it. Because I can't imagine Purple doesn't clear it. It'd be really interesting if the third bow is in Spirit Temple. Which honestly would probably put Purple in at an advantage. Because I mean, lolaway could have like done Forest, but I honestly think he just really doesn't remember where those Forest keys are. Yeah, you don't need a fire source to clear the dungeon. Well, I mean, you do to, like, full clear the dungeon as adult, but there are ways around it that are slow. No, you... Oh, child side stuff? Yeah, you don't need a fire source. Because to clear the child side room as adult, you do need a fire source. Or just a bow and really slow arrows on top of the blocks. But as a child, you just like stick. Just light a stick. So yeah, purple's not going to be able to full clear child side as adult anyway. He'll be able to do the lower child side. So it's funny like how insanely different their paths have been, and yet here we are like at basically just a couple rooms apart. Different dungeons beaten. Because purple's done Deku, or I guess both of them have done Deku. I meant purple's done Jabu, And lolaway did fire. Jabu versus fire. And then I'm sure purple will... Oh, there's another bomb bag. Purple will go back into fire, I'm sure. Oh, there's the boss key. Yeah, so lolaway's not even checking the rest of it. He's just out of here. But he has all the items he needs in order to, like, basically be in go mode. Well, sort of, because he doesn't have forest keys, but he probably knows where they are if he's just skipping all that sort of stuff. But he can't beat water. If he really doesn't know where forest keys are, then that's a huge problem for him. Like, that's, like, game-losingly bad. Because in order to get the iron boots from Forest Temple, he needs the forest keys. And so he won't be able to beat water, he won't be able to beat... I guess neither of them can beat Shadow. Gold scale water? Yeah, I guess. lolaway doesn't have iron boots. They're in Forest Temple, and he doesn't have forest keys. So if he doesn't go back and get forest keys, he won't be able to get them. No, we know where iron boots are. Purple already has them. lolaway also hasn't been to Zora's Domain as child. And, I mean, if he does, then he just beats Jabu. Yeah. Well, I mean, lolaway is already at, like, 38 skulls or something. And both of them missed the last kill on the Anubis dude. So yeah, lolaway just needs like another like few skulls and he'll be done. I mean, in the end, purple needs to find one of those bows. But if he does go to Fire Temple, which he should, then he'll definitely be checking the basement now that he has the hammer, and then he'll find the bow down there. Alright, it looks like purple, he got the, or he put his furores down. I wonder if he's just gonna go straight to the boss after this. Hey, a bomb bag. Hey, the boss key. Nope, he's gonna keep going. I guess he does want to check the other side of Child Spirit. Because he has the long shot, so may as well, right? This is really interesting music from lolaway. I'm not sure what music it is, though. Oh, I've never played Final Fantasy VII, so... Oh, purple! Well, he has furores set, so... Hopefully he just... Oh, man, lolaway's getting so trolled. Yeah, purple's gonna go back for it. I mean, as he should, but it just kind of is like, because we know that it's not going to be anything. Alright, hopefully he doesn't fall a second time here. Good. You have such little room on the hand. Hey, there's the wallet. Alright, so purple wasn't gonna clear the other room after all. Yeah. 10 out of 10 impression. Alright, let's see what reward we get from Twinrova. Seeds. I saw the yellow and I was like, but nope. Funny if bow. Yeah. I mean, purple's probably gonna find his bow in Fire Temple. I can't imagine he doesn't go back to fire with the hammer. He won't go back to forest for sure because he doesn't have a bow. And I mean, the only other place he could go is water. But why would he go to water when he has to beat another medallion dungeon? And he can beat fire. He better be getting keys. Yeah, he is. Yeah, so he remembered that they were there. So all is well. I think the only thing that's gonna throw them for a loop in this seed is if light arrows are in shadow. Because we know that bottom of the well has nothing in it. Purple full cleared it earlier. GTG could still have an item in it. Neither of them cleared much of GTG. Oh, lolaway. He fell down again. This is why he skipped those keys in the first place. Bye, viewers and followers! Oh my god! That was exciting. Alright, so this thing that lolaway is doing here is kinda out of logic, but I mean, he could have just got it as child, so he's got forest keys. He's gonna go back and beat Forest Temple, and we'll find out where the boss key is. I mean, purple never checked the eye switch either, so it could have just been on the eye switch in the boulder or the block push maze. Call Mr. Clean, that's my name. Ooh, Twinrova's being a little trolly for purple too. Hopefully Kotek gets out of there. Oh! What good RNG. How far into fire is boss key? Highest Goron. So, quite far. But purple has the shortcut opened. Purple's checked everything in fire except the bottom and Pierre and highest Goron. So hopefully purple doesn't check Pierre, but there's like no reason not to, TBH. Alright, so this could be boss key. If not, it's probably on one of the pose. No. I don't think so. I mean, it's always really nerve-wracking doing a tournament race. Whenever I play tournament races for Banjo-Tooie stuff on this channel, like when the race starts, I have to like think about my breathing because my hands like start shaking. Like it's hard to like play, which really sucks because Klungo cutscene skip is like right at the beginning. And when you've got, like, stage nerves, it's really easy to miss Klungo cutscene skip. So Purple's going to Lake Hylia. Probably because he wants to check his last way of the hero. Or because he's going to water. Ugh. No, he's not going to water. Or he's going this way? Maybe he didn't have Pierre. Oh, he didn't have Pierre after all. Yeah, he set it up as child, but not as adult. Yeah. Okay. Well, and then he may as well check here, because it's his last way of the hero, but it's probably not going to be anything. Unless it's... I don't know. Could be light arrows. Light arrows could be anywhere. Suboptimal song. Not if you mash fast enough. I used to be left, right, but I like down A now. It could be a third bow, but then Purple's gonna find a second bow anyway. Like, if he goes to fire, which he should. Purple? Fire? Oh my god. Please don't go back into forest. Oh right, he doesn't have Bolero. I forgot he didn't have Bolero. Oh, please don't go back into forest. Okay, good. Yeah, I forgot Bolero's behind Prelude or Song of Time. Yeah, such a troll. Even though it wasn't a troll at all, I just wasn't paying attention. If light arrows are in Water Temple, then, I mean, that's great, but it's still not the play. If light arrows are in Water Temple, that's kind of bad for lolaway, though. But, I mean, he'll have gold scale, so... Purple, it's barren. Don't do this. The screens are too small? I mean, there's a lot of info on the screen. Yeah, lolaway never got the other scale. But if he needs to, then... I could have made the screens bigger when I made the layout, but it was hard to fit the hints on the screen and stuff without, you know, changing stuff. There are like the big gaps at the top left and top right of the screen, but I couldn't think of anything to put there. And yeah, watching Twitch on a phone is a big L anyway. Yeah. Alright, so Purple back in Fire Temple. He's gonna complete his fire. He's gonna get his bow, and then he's gonna be on to Ganon. Thing is lolaway's gonna have a long head start on light arrows. Light arrow looking. Yeah, I mean, lolaway can beat Ganondorf right now if he had light arrows, but he doesn't. And he'll be able to put Ferora's Wind right at the top. And I mean, so will Purple, but I mean, Purple's just going to be so far behind. I mean, good chance for lolaway just win. If Ganondorf says my castle and it's not strength 3 locked, then he just wins right here for sure. No. In order to get the boss key to get into Ganon's door, these settings require 4 medallions to spawn the Rainbow Bridge to get into Ganon's castle. And you need to have 6 completed dungeons in order to get the boss key. So, 6 completed dungeons, 4 of which have to be medallions, at least, in order to beat the game. Yeah. I just forgot to mark off that lolaway beat Forest. There we go. There's a 6th medallion. And Purple's last one is obviously going to be Fire. But he, you know, we're getting there. There's Purple's bow. So Purple is in basically the same spot lolaway's in now. He's just a temple behind. And again, he has to go like to the very top of Fire Temple in order to get the boss key. So back up we go. Shadow LA would be most interesting. I mean, any item locked place would be interesting because there's so many places left to go. And you kind of have to make a dice roll. I think Shadow Temple is where you go for because of those shadow keys on Lake Hylia. And I mean, the shadow keys have to be Way of the Hero for Lake Hylia. So, Gerudo Fortress. So that means they need Nocturne. Oh, what? Well... No, they need Epona's song. That's what I meant. So they need to have Shadow, Deku, and Fire Beaten. So, Shadow Keys were Way of the Hero... Yeah, for Shadow completion to get Epona's song. So, yeah, light arrows are on horse archery for sure. So, the hunt for Dins begins. It's either on horseback or it's in the chest. Neither of them check the chest. I don't think. Yeah, lolaway's doing Reverse Wasteland to check the chest. No, I'm not reading the spoiler log. I'm just telling you guys. No. No, Xenernicus, because in order to get Epona, it's on Nocturne, which means they need the first 3 medallions. So they need to have Fire, Deku, and Shadow completion. So Jabu just has nothing to do with that. Yeah, the red, green, and blue medallions. So yeah, lolaway doesn't need Rutos. But yeah, lolaway needs to find hover boots as well, which are in bottom of the well. And both of them need Dins, but I mean Dins could be anywhere. I mean, there's a chance that they just find it in the chest. No, lolaway didn't full clear forest. That means there could be an item in Water Temple still. Like, they need to find a lot of items still, so it's we still could be here for a while. Yeah, it's a 33% chance to be in the chest. Exactly. That's the thing. But I mean, I don't think logic was broken at all anywhere else. So I'm pretty sure it's gotta be, like, it's gotta be on. I'm pretty sure it's not in the chest. I think that's basically confirmed. But I mean, lolaway is probably coming here anyway, just to like clear the option out of, you know, being an option. Maybe. And yeah, that's what I was saying before, Schlongster. But I mean, it never hurts to like clear the check out, because lolaway can just go back into GTG because he has strength, right? And so he can finish up what he hasn't done in GTG. So, no, it's not magic, because the other magic was in an accessible location. Magic. The other magic was in GTG, so I just never took it off the tracker. Because at the time, it was the only magic. And I just kept it on the tracker. So, yeah, we've known for a while that it's guaranteed shadow keys. Yeah, I mean, makes sense. Here, I'll take it off just to appease. Yeah, lolaway is like, are you kidding me, dude? Except probably a little more vulgar. So it'll be interesting to see what purple does, because I don't know if purple will... Oh, the shield flicks. I don't know if purple will go to Fortress right away, just because he would probably think like, oh yeah, the logic says this. Purple does still have magic marked on his tracker, but I'm pretty sure he would think like, oh, of course, the other magic wasn't Way the Hero. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's basically like, once they have access to Shadow Temple, then it's over, right? It's just whoever beats Shadow Temple first. So, the race for Din's is on. Yeah, he finishes fire, goes to Ganon's, and then once he finds out where light arrows are, he's in the same spot that lolaway is. Now, one worst case scenario is if Din's fire is actually in Ganon's castle. Yeah. I am so shocked that that bomb did not hit Volvagi's head. Yeah. I mean, Din's is just as important as Hover Boots, TBH. Like, Din's enters the dungeon, and, like, Hover Boots gets past the first 2 checks of the dungeon. So, when you're trying to beat the dungeon, they're both just as important, I think. Well, he doesn't have Hover Boots, so he still needs to go to bottom of the well to get Hover Boots. So he can't go straight back to Ganon's after getting Din's. Because he needs light arrows, not Din's. But I guess he could go back to Ganon's after GTG and just clear out the bottom of the tower. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, for the trials. I actually think that wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, because, I mean, there's a lot of stuff in Water Temple, too. But, I mean, water is, not dense. Alright, there's Purple done his last dungeon. I think this is the first seed where we've had a long search. Hey, we found Greg! I think this is the first seed where we've had a really long search for light arrows in the tournament. Where's Flameforge's Greg emote when you need it? Alright, Purple going in here. I don't think we ever saw lolaway do this one. Ice arrows, oh my god. I saw the arrow sticking out of the back of the item and I was like... But, I mean, we already know where light arrows are. Just for some reason, I was like, oh my god, it's an arrow. Yeah, third bow in GTG. Alright, so where's Purple going now? Oh, Purple's going to the boulder maze, and he's gonna get his bow. I wonder if we're gonna see any shield flicks. I imagine we're gonna see some shield flicks. Alright, lolaway is going back to Spirit. No shield flicks. I guess lolaway is back in Spirit because he did miss a couple checks. And he's coming in to finish the job. He's like, oh man, now we gotta look for items. Gotta go find those hover boots. I don't know. I don't know why he's not going to Ganon's. I think that would be the smart idea. Especially, well, I guess without strength 3. Oh, hey, we found our last found our last hint. Without strength 3, you can't do light trial. But I mean, the last gauntlets. Wait, did lolaway already get the last gloves? Oh no, he didn't. Or maybe he did. I can't tell what color his gloves are. Oh right, he has custom colors on. I'm pretty sure lolaway only has strength 2. Did they already go to ice? Purple is full. Yeah, both of them had to full clear ice early on. It was part of the logic to get ZL. Oh, there's also shooting. I don't know if lolaway ever did this, but Cac is way of the hero. Water keys haven't been anything. I guess you did need fire keys for Fire Temple. Oh, it was Nehru's. I saw the spell. I saw the spell and was like, oh my god, it's Nehru's. Alright, Purple coming in to grab his scale, I think. Yeah, you only have strength 2, okay. Oh no, he was coming to get his 20 skulls. He doesn't have 40, though. Alright, so it's off to Ganon's. It's really interesting to me that Purple didn't like immediately go to Ganon's. Instead, he kind of like checked around here and there for like a bunch of missed things. Looks like lolaway's ready to go Child. I'm not sure what he can get as Child. Or I guess there's Child Zora's River, or Zora's Domain. Yeah, if he goes to Zora's Domain and Goron City, then he could do that kind of stuff. He'll get his letter if he goes to Zora's Domain as well. Oh, and Bottom of the Well. That's true. Hey, Footy. Oh, Purple's checking Ganon's castle. Why is Purple checking all this stuff without having been to Ganondorf, though? I think he knows that his shadow keys have to be Way of the Hero. Yeah. And so he's like thinking, you know what? I need Dins somewhere. Yeah, Dins or Strength 3. If he does find Dins in Ganon's castle, then that would be pretty huge. lolaway check Lab Dive. No, purple check lab dive. Yeah, purple check lab dive, and it didn't have anything. All their way to the hero locations have been fully cleared out, and there's nothing left. The only thing that hasn't been cleared out, I guess, is Len's game in Kakariko. All right, lolaway got his scale, his first scale. Wait, purple didn't check the second check in Shadow Trial. I don't remember where purple got his other scale. I know, right? Like, I don't know. I don't know.
Fucking kill me already.
I'm sure everybody heard that loud and clear. Yeah, classic lolaway. So what's he gonna get in here? This is gonna be his Nocturne, so at least he's gonna have Nocturne. Oh, that's right. Yeah. It was so late that I forgot to put stuff down. Yeah, second milk. So everything got cleared out in Shadow Trial except for that last check, or everything got cleared out in Ganon's except for Light Trial and that last check in Shadow Trial. So hopefully it doesn't turn out to be anything, because that would be just like really, really unfortunate if it was like the one thing. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I doubt he's going to. It was the same thing, like... No, I was about to say what purple did in Fire Temple, but I forgot he didn't have Pierre, so... Hover Boots are in bottom of the well, so lolaway's gonna find them soon. It's like, they're basically gonna be exactly tied up, except purple hasn't been to bottom of the well. Now, you know what I think... is when purple goes back to GTG, he's going to be able to do toilet because he has iron boots, and lolaway doesn't. And what if Dins is on toilet? I'm not sure what purple was doing here, dropping bomb chews on these guys, but he's kind of nuts. Purple went to bottom of the well, but lolaway didn't. Purple full cleared bottom of the well. Yeah, he will. He knows. He got you. Alright, so there's the long shot for lolaway. And I can't remember what check hover boots were on. Almost the right song. Oh, like? Okay. It was so long ago. The 2 and the 4 are their seeds. So lolaway is 2nd seed in the tournament, and PurpleRupees is 4th seed in the tournament. Yesterday's match in the losers bracket was Condi versus Brad, and that was the first seed versus the third seed. I think going to Water Temple isn't a bad play. Because, I mean, he knows Ganon's is dead so far. And, I mean, it's one of the only places he hasn't checked yet. Is that strength? It's strength! Oh my god! Yeah, so OGC and light trial? Before going into water? Is that hook and well long shot or hook shot locked? I think so. Yeah, because Storms was on Bolero, so they would have needed hovers. Or hookshot. And since hovers was in the well, then yeah, it was hookshot. What? Where is he going? He just got strength 3! Oh, right, he's warping back to Ganon's castle. It always debates me every single time, dude. Every single time. Every single time. Of course this was a play. It's way faster than walking all the way back. I keep thinking it's not an option. I mean, just kidding. I was just faking it out for the stream. Yeah, clearly. You gotta make it sound real, you know? Alright, so... Din's is, GG. Still no Dins, though. Imagine not killing the Keese right away. One more. Alright. And then after this he gets the song check. Yeah, at least you do water right after. Or I guess OGC right after. Because where were Ganon Keys? Ganon Keys were in Lost Woods. Just under a boulder. There's still one more check here, Comet. Alright, there's Lolaway's second scale. Okay. Back to Water Temple. Guess we're not doing OGC after all. But, I mean, he should check OGC, because what I forgot to put on the tracker is the strength in Lake Hylia Way of the Hero. It's gotta be Shadow Keys, though. It's gotta be. Alright, Lolaway going back adult. He's done with his bottom of the well pilgrimage. Found nothing of use. Well, I guess he found Longshot and hover boots. That's kind of important. But at this point, Purple has checked more than Lolaway has. Oh yeah, and I totally forgot to end the prediction, but lolaway did not check the that back room in Deku Tree. So let's just go ahead and complete that, and everyone gets their points. I mean, at this point, Dins could be anywhere. Well, not anywhere, but... Oh, lolaway is going to be getting this. He sees the strength. Oh, baby. I wonder if he's going to go to OGC. Yeah, he hasn't cleared Ganon's yet, so he might, after seeing that. But, I mean, obviously, it's like, come on, OGC. OGC! No, it looks like lolaway's going right into water. Oh, no. Oh, he's going to check the dive game, I think. Oh, this Dins! That's the game, folks. Yeah. It was in water all along. Yeah, who needs OGC? Strength 3 was bait. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was a pretty good bait right at the end. But, yeah. Not having Bo won Purple the race. Oh, that's right, yeah. Well, lolaway has gold scale. So with gold scale long shot, lolaway could have gotten that chest. No. Iron boots were in Forest Temple. They were on the bow chest, I think. Yeah. So now Purple just basically needs to clear this until he finds boss key. But honestly, Purple shouldn't be clearing these checks back here anyway, because shadow keys are way of the hero, right? So that means that he needs shadow. Well, I guess you need shadow keys to beat the boss at all. So it doesn't. The boss key could be back here, and you need shadow keys anyway. Because I keep forgetting. Yes, Condi. At least I'm pretty sure. Because I remember it being the last check that Purple could have done in Forest Temple. Because Purple didn't have the bow when he went into Forest. So it would have had to be on the bow chest. Meanwhile, lolaway got the boss key from the boss key chest, and he just went straight. He just went straight out. He never bothered beating the pose or going to the bow chest. But I mean, like I said, with the items that lolaway has now, with hover boots and hover boots, gold scale, and long shot, he could have gotten that. But I mean, what are the odds, right? There's so little you can do in Water Temple without iron boots. Well, actually, that's a lie. You can do everything. If you have a long shot. The odds of finding Dins in Water Temple probably just wasn't worth the hassle. either way. They're both probably like expecting to get pulled in at any second. It's just been that kind of seed. I mean, lolaway's just looking for dins. Purple's just looking for the boss key. That's all there's left to say. Lolaway doing his classic bow extension strat. I don't even know how this works, but it looks cool. Hey, we found a big Poe. But we know Poes are dead. Milk. Alright, so this is the last fast check for Purple. He probably doesn't want to take the boat a second time, so we're gonna be doing the full Shadow experience. And it looks like lolaway might be going to Lake Hylia now. If lolaway takes the shortcut and does boat, then and Purple keeps going forward through Shadow, there's a chance lolaway ends up winning. But I mean, you never know. I mean, lolaway still has to clear the beginning of Shadow anyway, so I don't even think he has time to do that. Because I mean, Purple's a really pretty good Ocarina of Time player. He's a really pretty good player. So I mean, he'll be able to clear out Shadow fast enough that, I mean, even if lolaway entered right now, he would still be quite a ways behind. Plus, lolaway said he wasn't planning on playing any different against Purple before the race started. So I doubt that lolaway would be taking any precautions to like skip major chunks of the dungeon, you know, putting himself at risk, right? Yeah, he went to the wrong side, but I mean, he's basically rolling dice at this point. Come on, lolaway, you can do it. I believe in you. Alright, did Purple just get his boss key? I think he just got his boss key. Okay, so Purple's got his boss key. It's kind of over now. So lolaway, what are you doing? Just stab him. Nah, bigger on sword, man. Yeah, if you target Dark Link when you have the bigger on sword and stab at him, it just hits him. He can't jump on the end of his sword like he does the Master Sword. I mean, it's obviously not as good as doing a jump slash, but I mean, if you're kind of dinking around and you can't do anything, it's one way of getting him off your back. Alright, so lolaway's going to River Chest. Man, I feel like we've been on an adventure with this seed. Like, first it was like... they spent so long doing skulls and going for this and that, and then all of a sudden that second magic just blew the whole seed apart, and it was like, okay. And then there was like that middle part of the seed where they were kind of rushing dungeons, getting stuff done. They were both doing different things. We saw a variety, and then they kind of went together. And then for like the last hour now, they've been looking for light arrows, right? Maybe not the last hour, but for the last long time, they've been looking for light arrows. And it's just been this gigantic search for light arrows. Right. Always nice setup to get into the this little cage, I guess, without iron boots. Yeah. Fire arrows. Did he miss side hop from the top? I don't think he does that. Unless he does. But I know that he has that set up for bomb chews. Or the bomb chew strat. Oh yeah, you just like shoot the switch with a bow and then side hop down. What's always planned with fire? Probably nothing. He's gonna be getting Din's fire anyway here, so yeah. Meanwhile, Purple is just finishing up Bongo, but yeah, both fire sources in water. Yeah, both fire sources in water. What a meme. Sorry, I'm just typing something up real here. Yeah, all this for a song. I know, right? And we're not even going to find out what song it is either. Oh, wait, no, Epona's. Duh. Shut up! Shut up! Don't worry about me. I was thinking the song that's on Prelude, not the one that's on Nocturne. Maybe. Alright, lolaway's probably really happy to get his dins here. Meanwhile, we got Epona's song. Alright, so Purple's going to be doing the classic reverse wasteland again. Alright, and so lolaway is probably going to take a little bit to get the boss key in Shadow, because first off he has to check the back. And I doubt he's going to be going forward through the temple. He'll probably do the same thing that Purple did. Yes, you don't have to free Epona. Like, once you have Epona's song, you can just straight summon her on most randomizer settings. Like, Randomizer 1.0, you still had to do the Epona race and free Epona, and that was just, like, pretty bad. Reverse Wasteland is not in logic, no. It's just a faster way of getting to Gerudo Valley in most cases. Because otherwise you have to, like, go all the way through Valley and all the way, like, across the bridge and all that. But here you just, like, go to Requiem, go across the wasteland, and then you're right here in Fortress. I can't remember where they got their first bomb bag. Oh, right, from Sun's Engrave, duh. It's on the tracker, haha. What lets you cross the valley? You need either Epona to jump the bridge, or you need Longshot to, like, Longshot your way across the bridge. Oh man, Purple's got to nail these last 2 arrows. I mean, I guess he's still got... He can get 2 60s. Come on. Oh my god, I thought he missed that one. And then he was just gonna pull the bow. Oh my god. Dude, 2k would be impressive. Alright, Purple's got his light arrows. And now he's gonna ride down to GTG just so he can Furor's Wind back into Ganon's. Having to pay that 10 rupees. Yeah, and now we wait. So it's GG at this point? Yeah. It was GG a long time ago. Right when Purple found his Din's Fire first, it was GG. I mean, a bolt of lightning could, like, fall from the sky and strike down Purple. Kind of like what happened in Brad's match against Schlongster. But, the chances of that happening twice in one tournament are very slim. Oh man, lolaway's going all the way back through Shadow Temple. That's really rough. Yeah. There's literally no way. Oh my god, I feel so bad for lolaway. That was like, just just blown right into the hole. Oh my god. Alright, so we got one last fight. Ganon. It's all we got. Let's turn on Purple's audio here. We'll see if he's got any crazy music on for this fight. Sounds vanilla. Yeah, I think Purple's got vanilla music on. Alright, so Purple's going to be going to winner finals. lolaway gets to race the winner of Brad versus Schlongster rematch. Oh, okay. I was like, Purple's stabs were a little bit far away, but I guess he was still like right under his tail, so. Managed to just barely get him. No double lead change at Ganon today. Yeah. That's something that's reserved for special occasions. All right. We're at the end of the road. Sub 310. I can't believe it. But we managed to get it done. I'm sure Lolaway's gonna have some choice words for me if he wanted to like die like 40 minutes ago. All right, and GG 309.22. I split a little bit late. Let's call him in. All right, GG's.
Sorry, it wasn't an hour.
Holy shit! I'm going to the bathroom. Fuck this seat. It was
Yeah.
ass.
I'll wait till you get back.
Out of here, dude.
All right. So, oh, I need to mute myself here. So, what can I say?
Yeah.
I think you guys spent almost as long at the beginning of the seed as you did looking for light arrows at the end of the seed. Yeah. So, Lolaway never ended up getting letter from Zora's Domain. So you truly got to see the terror logic of this seed.
Yeah, at that point, I think it was like by the time I got hookshot in Spirit Temple, I was like, okay, Ruto's letter has to be in Domain. It has to be. It's actually 40 skulls to get into Domain to get letter.
Yeah. And yeah, Lolaway did end up getting 40 skulls at the end, but he was way ahead of you in skulls, like way ahead. Like by an hour 20, I think Lolaway had 30 skulls. And
I knew Lolaway would make the play to get skulls to try to get that magic. I just banked on there being another magic or another scale.
Yeah.
And that just...
See, Lolaway was the first person to go to GTG, and we were like, there's no, like, Lolaway was like, we were like, he's so far ahead, like, at this point, because he got all those items from the maze really early. So that really early hammer, the really early strength 1, and then, was it strength 1? I can't remember what there was. There was 3 big items in the
silver
maze.
Gauntlets. I got a silver gauntlets there.
Oh.
So it was my strength. I got a strength out of logic in middle fire.
Yeah. Both of you guys got different strength 1s. You guys got different first bows, because Lolaway got the bow in Goron City first.
Okay.
Yeah. I thought we were gonna see some shield flicks from you after getting that bow.
I didn't care that.
Yeah. All right, so Lolaway, what I was saying to Purple here was, you never found Ruto's letter, so you never got to see the true terror of the seed. But I'm sure you got the logic.
I don't know the logic. I'm so fucking lost on this. I don't know where.
Okay. So
I know I'm supposed to have access to Ruto's, and I know that I'm supposed to have access to Irons. I don't know where either of those are. So
I figured it out.
Yeah. So
it is 40 skulls to get into Domain to do get letter. That's
is that really the logic?
Yeah, 40 skulls to get first scale, to get Ruto's letter from the diving game. Which,
see, I thought that letter had to be on those 2 checks, but at that point there was just no reason for me to go there, so I didn't.
Which, because of adult spawn being in Zora's Domain, means that Requiem, which led to ZL, were in Ice Cavern.
I mean, that was fine. I should have gone to Ice Cavern early, but
which
I didn't.
led to Hookshot in Child Spirit to get Storms from Crater to get Longshot and Hovers in Bottom of the Well.
And there's another...
Where was what?
Oh, I'll tell you where
Irons?
There's Stalfo's chest in Forest.
I just didn't go deep in forest.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah, it was the
there was no reason for me to
bow
go
chest.
deep in forest.
Yeah.
Did you end up getting 40, or did you just got irons?
Oh no, I was like, I'm just gonna bank on there being another scale or another magic somewhere.
Yeah.
So I stopped at 20.
Yeah. So yeah, I was telling Purple.
I'm not upset with getting 40 on this seed, honestly.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, you were going beast mode on skulls. Like I was telling Purple, you had like 30 skulls at like an hour 20.
Yeah, well, I had my 20 skulls at 48 minutes, and that was the more impressive part.
Yeah.
And I just kind of slowed down. And the thing was is that like once I got into the fucking forest and fire, there was just so many skulls that like getting to 40 was just like a no-brainer at that point.
Yeah.
So like even though it was kind of slow, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna continue to get them because why not?
So where are you currently at, lolaway?
I'm about to beat Shadow and then get LAs. Yeah, it's like literally the thing that lost me on this seed is I didn't go to ice early, and then I couldn't figure out the logic because I couldn't find Rudos and I couldn't find irons. So I had no fucking clue where the hell I was supposed to go. I think I played perfectly given the knowledge I had in the seed.
Yeah,
I just was trying to push forest, so I went back with just strength and no bow. I just did everything.
Really?
Just hoping I would find boss key,
and I got
irons.
That's when you got irons, yeah. And I mean, people were saying like the thing that won you the seed Purple was not finding the bow before you went back to forest.
Yeah.
Because then you might not have gotten irons at all, and then you would have never beaten lolaway to 40 skulls.
Oh yeah, that's true. Because I definitely got 40 really early.
So we were kind of confused, Purple, with your plays going into like not going straight to Ganon to find your light arrows, but I imagine you were like, well, Shadows and Logic like really hard, so like I'm looking for Dins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew it was lights were either in Shadow or completing Shadow locked it like it did.
Yeah.
So I was like, I know I'm just looking for Dins. I might as well just do all this first. Yeah. And then I can check the hint to see if I have to clear Shadow or if I just need the song.
See,
okay.
I went and got the hint because I had a uncleared Lake Hylia. I did not know if those shadow keys were WAF, and I had nothing else pointing at it, so I was like, yeah, I want the hint.
Oh yeah, that reminds me, Purple, you never went to get the hints around back Lake Hylia. Lolaway got the one next to fishing, and that was your last way of the hero, which was a Spirit Temple.
Oh, what was in Spirit? I don't even remember.
Hook shot. Your
okay.
First logical hook shot was in Spirit Temple.
Oh, yep. That's right.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
I did all of Adult for no reason. That feels kind of bad.
Yeah, you also fell down when you long shot it across to Strength 2 chest.
Thank goodness I had Thrower's Wind. Oh my god.
Yeah. I have in my notes here, Lolaway, nice skulls, Magic and GTG. I think I made that comment like when you did your early play to GTG, like GTG was like so loaded, and I
think that was the right play too, because I ended up getting Hammer, and then I got the Spirit Keys, and then I was like, now I can do a full Child's clear of Spirit.
Yeah.
So I think like I got really lucky with that.
At that point, we thought you were really far ahead in the seed, because we were like, well, you have all the items, all you need is a 6th dungeon to clear, and then you're good, right? But then because Purple went all the way to the top of Fire Temple without Pierre.
Yeah.
And
no, without Hammer.
And Hammer.
Oh, dude, that's fucking rough.
And
why would you do that to yourself?
And so we were
because I only had Fire and Well was the only things left in Logic in the game.
Yeah, and so we were like, okay, so boss key has to be on Pierre or highest Goron. Like, it was just... Because I think you had done the bottom of Fire Lolaway at that point. Yeah. And so we were like, well, that really sucks for Purple that, you know, the boss key is Hammer locked or Pierre locked. But I mean, we didn't see that you didn't get Pierre when you were in Fire Temple, and we were like, did he forget? And then all of a sudden it was like, oh.
Yeah, I forgot. After I did Adult Fishing, I just forgot to pick up Scarecrow Song because I wrote a bean.
Yeah. Also, I really liked getting knocked off the top of the lake lab Lolaway by the Gwei and seeing the stick and being like, peace.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but I had no projectiles.
Yeah,
yep,
I know.
I was in the same situation.
Yeah, Purple did the same thing, but...
This seed was a hard counter to me. Like I
Yeah.
don't know what I could have done better. Like I really played the seed exactly how I should have. There was
Yeah.
just nothing I could have done
I
with the
mean,
way that like certain items were placed.
yeah. It was yeah, the way of the heroes were like kind of weird too, I
They were
think.
awful. They didn't help me at
Yeah.
all.
Like
Like I don't
at the
even
very
like,
end, we knew it was a dice roll for we knew it was a dice roll for Dins because we were like, well, it's not hinted. It's got to be somewhere. And it just turned out that it was in water, but we liked in chat how the strength on Shoot the Sun baited both of you. uh,
Yep.
so two things though, Purple. We were like, did you think about going back for OGC?
I totally forgot that was a check that I could do. I didn't think about
Okay.
it.
Another check that you forgot was you never got the second chest in Shadow Trial.
Oh, I didn't have a fire source.
You don't need a fire source. You have a long shot.
you have long shot and hovers.
Oh, and hover. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So we were like, hope there's not anything over there, and I guess it turned out that there was nothing over there. But I think between the two of you guys, you found every other item.
Probably. I mean, the seed was so
Do you have a
fucking dumb.
lens?
Or
Oh
I
yeah,
hit lens.
neither
Oh,
of you
so that's
guys
the
found
only thing.
lens. Lens was red Poe chest in Forest Temple.
So what if... So the OT song, is that
Wait,
Saria's or
red?
Bolero?
Oh, red petrol.
That's a good question. Uh, Bolero was on Ocarina of Time.
Dang. I wanted, like, Dins to be, like, on Darunia.
Yeah, I mean
And do
we
AD
were
for Darunia.
we were saying in chat that like where's the worst place light arrows could be, and we're like, oh, Shadow Temple, that would suck. And then I think it was Schlongster, once lolaway found out where light arrows were first, we were like, oh, Fortress, that's worse than Shadow Temple. 24 spheres, by the way.
That was just really dumb.
Yeah.
I don't know. Legitimately, I think I played perfectly, and there's nothing I could have done better. Like, I really did the optimal route, in my opinion, for my knowledge of what I had. I don't know how I could have played that better, besides, I guess, getting unlucky and not finding the bow and getting irons or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
How early did you go to ice, purple?
Like 1 hour.
I think
It was way sooner than an hour, I think.
yeah, it
Like
must have been way
you were in
sooner.
ice really quick, cause you got your first bottle, and then you
Yeah,
basically
in child 2, and then, like, adult 3 or something, I did ice.
yeah, I
I
don't
did, like, a
remember.
million age changes. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, you did. I mean, so did Lolaway.
A million what's?
Age
Age change.
changes.
Oh yeah. This seed just sucked, bro.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like, when I started looking for dids, I was just like, I just don't want to play anymore, dude. Like, I just want to concede. This just
yeah.
sucks.
We heard you talking over the stream.
I
Your
just,
little
I,
message for us.
I was just not having fun after, like, after getting the LA hint and after doing bottom of the well and having like long shot, gold scale, hover boots, and I'm like, I can go back to forest. I can go back into Ganon's because I didn't do Ganon's really until I found strength. I can go to water. I can go back up fire for one check. There was just like so much dumb
Yeah,
shit that I could have done that I'm like, I guess I just go for density and hope that I find something, and then lo and behold, it's in water. So
yeah. I mean, it was
Yeah, I
either
knew it
water
was,
or
like...
Ganon's. I think those were like, well, I mean, or it could have been one of the other checks that you didn't go to, but
I skipped left side GTG as well, because once I went to GTG, I was like, okay, all I need now is, like, a bow and light arrows.
yeah,
So I'm just gonna push dungeons to try to get into Ganon's. And then at that point, I'm like, okay, I either missed it in GTG or it's in water or some crappy overworld check. And I picked water because I'm like, if it's GTG, I just lose. So I win with water.
yeah. All right. Well, it was definitely interesting figuring out where the items were in the seed, because I mean it probably wasn't a lot of fun to try and figure out on your guys' side, but over here in my seat I was like,
Yeah, actually,
but where is stuff, and trying to figure out like all the logic, because with all the stuff happening at the beginning, like go here for this item, for this item, for this item, for this item, try to piece it all together was really really
Isn't even
interesting.
water key locked, which is funny. I expected it to be.
Yeah.
oh, so the way the hero for CAC is, what the
Uh,
fuck is it?
fire
Is it the
keys.
song?
Fire key is so you can get
Fire keys for
to get the medallion to get Epona.
yeah. Plus you get a strength from upstairs as well.
But you also need the minuet to do forest for the irons.
Yeah, that's
Just do
true.
what things.
Huh?
Just do way of the hero things.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's
Yeah. So
I mean, I
it could
tried,
it could
I
have
don't
been
know.
minuet or fire keys, but
Yeah, I know it's not water keys, but it's just like, yeah, the CAC hint didn't help. The graveyard hint didn't help. The market hint was like semi-useful, but like still overall didn't help because you were gonna, at the point that you could do bottom of the well, you were gonna go there anyways. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. These hints were just so trash. It's just like nothing to work off of.
Yeah. Also, you guys did that full clear Kokiri Forest, and we were saying in chat, like, Mido says nothing but blue rupees. They're gonna find Kokiri Forest like 30 minutes later, and sure
Oh
enough,
yeah,
at
that's a
like
terrible
at
Baron.
the exact 31-minute mark on the timer, you guys found or one of you guys found the Kokiri Forest Baron hint. We were like,
Wait, so I assume that
shrug.
means you didn't do Jabu.
Yeah, I couldn't do Jabu. I never found
Oh, okay.
letter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wish I could have done Jabu. That would have probably saved me like a lot of time because I wouldn't have cleared Spirit.
okay.
But
I did Jabu and Spirit.
Yeah.
Did you even do Forest?
Yeah, I did every dungeon. I did all dungeons basically.
Oh yeah, I mean this felt
you
like an
you
all dungeon
didn't
seed.
beat water, but you went there.
Okay, I didn't beat into water, and I didn't do anything bow locked in forest.
Yeah, but you
And I skipped
you
half of
could
GTG.
have full cleared water.
Yes, I could have when I knew exactly what to do. Yes, I technically could have.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
More.
played the early game really well, and there was just nothing to push me in late game. So
Yeah.
because I guess from what like the hints I had and the items that I had,
Yeah.
'cause there was no way that I was getting like. There was just no reason for me to ever go to domain. And I knew, like, at the point that I was like, okay, Rudo's letter is literally locking my progression, I was like, it's either claim check or it's child domain, and I'm just never going in there.
As soon as I got the 40 skull hint, I'm like, there's something in domain. I just got, what helped me was I just stayed in logic and I could deduce that there was something in domain.
I think it would have just been better if I went to ice earlier. I think that would have helped. I think I held off on doing it for too long because I was like, I'm gonna work towards skulls and hopefully something shows up that can push me forward.
Yeah.
And there was nothing showing up to push me forward because skulls was the answer. And so that's where I guess I just got really screwed.
Yeah.
You
Always
weren't banking
rush
on that
ice.
ZL and ice. I was banking on ZL and ice, and it basically was. It was better than ZL and ice, actually.